It is that awesome time again to check out yet another donation. This donation was kindly sent in by Jack Ellis, so I'd like to say a huge thank you to Jack. I'm waiting to hear back from him to see if he'd like any links placed into the video description, but if he does, and if there are links there, please go ahead and check them out. He's been kind enough to send this donation, and it's these kind of donations, or any donation in fact, that's actually keeping ItsMyNaturalColour going these days, because at this moment in time, like I discussed in my update video, I'm not exactly financially stable to support the channel in terms of the way I used to do it, which was, you know, buying a new piece of tech every single week, splashing out on it, making a few videos about it, and whatever. So all these donations are making an incredibly huge difference, and it's, you know, the unboxing videos are just a start. I'll be making loads and loads of videos in regards to the tech that people have been sending me all throughout the summer. So without further ado, guys, let's dig into this awesome box. So I've got my trusty unboxing knife. This is a nice shaped box. I actually do indeed have some kind of idea as to what's in here because we discussed it. But I will look forward to seeing everything that's in this box because I think he said he's thrown in a couple of extras. But this donation actually ties in with some of the other donations that I've had, which is awesome. So first off, it's becoming nice and common in these kind of donation boxes to get a letter from my viewers. So I'm going to pause the camera and I'm going to read the letter. So guys, I don't really read notes out loud on camera because I struggle with my reading, as you know, but this is a wonderful note from Jack. He says that he enjoys the videos and enjoys the content. Jack, huge thank you to you. This is absolutely wonderful. Everyone that donates is, you know, everyone that supports me full stop is just absolutely amazing, but these donations make a huge difference as well. So, digging into it, first thing we have is a little cable, which is indeed a 3.5mm style jack, I believe, but this is a video jack to component video female, what would you say? Receptacles? So this is like commonly used with things like camcorders and whatnot, which is really cool. Handy little cables to have, takes up no space, and stick them in the drawer, you'll need them one day, so that's awesome. I love it when people throw in random stuff. Coming up next, we do indeed have a 32GB micro SD card with adapter, so that's awesome. That's absolutely wonderful. He did mention it in the notes, so that's really great. Of course, I'm always struggling for memory card stuff, what with the videos and whatnot, so this will be a massive, massive help. That is wonderful. Let's put that to one side for a second. Next up, we have, glorious. This is a UK kettle lead, standard IEC UK lead. And you guys may be thinking, what's so special about this? Well, I always struggle to find IEC leads, and that's why the lighting is so bad in this video, because I don't have any two-hand spare IEC leads to get one of my lights working. But I am going to do a quick cut, and I'm going to use this cable to power one of my 300-watt power cans to make the lighting a lot better in this video. So with possibly better lighting, because I haven't really worked on my placement that much, and these cans need a little bit of looking at, that is such an awesome thing to have. That's the second time people have donated IEC leads. Not sure if that lead is meant to power anything in the box, but we will soon find out. Let's take a little look in this envelope. We do indeed have... Wow, okay, cool. We've got a stick of RAM. This is, hang on, let me whip out my magnifying glass. This is 1GB of DDR400 RAM, which is awesome. Fantastic, a 1GB stick. That's gonna come in real handy, so I'll put that to one side. Absolutely fantastic. And here we have a PCI, what looks to be a Firewire 400 PCI card. So 2 external, 1 internal port. Absolutely fantastic. That's a lovely donation. So I'm not sure if that's Mac compatible. I'll have to ask him, but I can always give it a go. That is brilliant. Putting that to one side also. Moving some stuff out the way here. Next up, we have an Xbox One. What do you call these things? Lanyard, is it? The things that you put around your neck? Yeah, I may model this at the end of the video. This is awesome. So you can put your name tag on there or whatever you want around your neck, your backstage pass, and this is an Xbox One one. So that's fantastic. That's so random but so cool. Next up we have what looks to be like a gigabit Ethernet patch cable. So nice and short, very handy for patching two things together. Absolutely awesome. I'm getting progressively more and more excited, which is fantastic. Here we have an external hard drive enclosure, which is awesome. Let's take a little look at this. This is a IDE external hard drive enclosure, which is really cool because I've got a couple of IDE laptop drives hanging around. So you can see we have a USB port there, LED, and that's the IDE interface. So this is for a 2.5-inch laptop hard drive, and it actually comes boxed, as you guys have seen, with the screwdriver and whatnot, which is really, really cool. There is something else underneath this. Ah, of course, the USB cable and the carry case for the enclosure. So that is very, very nice. That's going to come in handy also. I need to remember, I need to start making a list of the stuff that people have donated, just so that I remember what I've got, because if I ever need an IDE hard drive case, I need to remember that I've got one before ordering one, because undoubtedly I will need one in a future project. So all of these things are going to come in handy, which is really, really cool. Super slim. It is very slim actually, very nice. A smart mobile storage enclosure, USB 2.0. Very, very nice. Moving on, we have a DVI to VGA adapter. Always handy. I don't actually have one of these spare at the moment. They're all in use, or I've given them to people. I know we're using one downstairs on the PC, at least I think we are, or we used to be, I don't know, but I don't have my own, so that's very good. Nice spare thing to have. We have here we've got a couple of SATA cables, right angle SATA cables to straight SATA cables. Looks like it came with a motherboard of his in the past. Black, very nice, very sleek. They'll come in handy, definitely. And then we have some packaging. Actually, recycling. I'll use that to package some of my eBay stuff. And this is the star of the show, more packaging. Let's put the box to the side. Here we have the device that he contacted me about initially, the main device, and I've actually got something on my keyboard, and this is very cool. This is going to be very handy, and it'll open a lot of doors if I decide to do some clever things with some other donations. So with a slightly improved angle for this unboxing, we have an Apple bag. Check that out. The Apple fanboys will be absolutely loving this. Apple bag looking very, very cool. So let me take out the star of the show. Here it is, and some of you guys will recognise what it is straight away. This is a rare product. You don't see it very often at all these days. This is indeed a Belkin KVM switch specifically designed for the Mac Mini. So this is a very cool piece of kit. Very, very nice. So you can have your two Mac Minis sitting on top of here. They also did a USB hub, so you can make a massive Mac Mini tower. You can have two Mac Minis working together with one keyboard and mouse. Of course, looking on the back here, we have your power input, your keyboard and mouse input, or is it output? Yes, output. You have your main sort of go to the two computers threads that we'll look at there. You have your VGA output for the display and your speaker output. And on here, we of course have two identical sets of cables. We have VGA, USB and audio for each Mac Mini. So you can use two Mac Minis with one keyboard and mouse and monitor and speakers, which is fantastic. And I believe with this somehow, yeah, these are touch controls on the front. This is a really nice quality device. So I believe you can actually switch between the two Mac Minis and use the same speakers. So if you've got music playing on Mac Mini number 1, you can switch to Mac Mini number 2 while listening to the music from Mac Mini number 1, which is really cool because I can't do that with my KVM switch, and it is a constant source of annoyance if I'm listening to something on iTunes or Spotify or whatever, and then I've got to switch to the other machine, but I don't want to stop listening to music. So, in the rest of the bag, we just have, of course, the necessary power cable for this unit, which is really cool. And it looks like it's got some sort of inline switch that someone's fitted. Don't know if that's original, but that looks to be the power cable for this unit. And that is indeed it in the Apple bag. Apart from a little tag that's stuck in there from something that was bought. So, as you guys can see, I have got a lot of geeky goodness from this donation. Jack has been extremely generous, and I am very, very, very pleased to have had this stuff donated to the channel. Of course, this KVM switch is going to unlock some awesome doors. I'll make a Mac Mini tower. We'll get both the Mac Minis rocking. That'll be absolutely wicked. And of course, this will come into handy in terms of, you know, VGA connection to the Mac Minis, because they've got DVI, which is interesting that Belkin did this, because it was designed for the Mac Mini, but they've got VGA connections on them, so that's fairly interesting. But of course, these Belkin products are very, very nice. My KVM switch is made by Belkin, and if I can find the USB hub to go with it, that'll be an ultimate tower of Mac Mini, PowerPC / Intel goodness. So I am very much looking forward to making those videos, and of course, all this other stuff will deserve their own videos as well. So all this kind of thing, small stuff, big stuff, will come in handy, as I've been saying throughout the entire video. Some lovely, lovely stuff that he's donated here. Absolutely fantastic. Nice large stick of DDR RAM, very handy. Always working on PCs that use DDR RAM, as you guys know from the channel. Haven't been doing a lot of that stuff lately, but I hope to get back into it, just to keep the variety of content coming, because I know a few people getting sick of sort of, you know, the same old type of videos, even though I try and pump the variety out, but whatever, that's irrelevant. This has been an awesome unboxing. As always, guys, head on into the video description to check out Jack's links if he provides me with some, or he may not if he just wanted to, you know, donate without links being shown. That's cool as well. Also, my links are in there, of course, it being my channel and my video description and whatnot. You can check out my Facebook, Instagram, and of course I am eBaying like crazy at the moment to try and gather up some funds for the summer. Lots of my stuff's been selling like hotcakes. It's mainly gaming stuff at the moment, but you will see a variety of computer and other geeky related goodness popping up on my eBay shop very, very soon. So, Jack, huge thank you for this killer donation. I am going to have lots and lots of fun working with this stuff. We've got some more donations on the way. People are very, very keen to donate on the Facebook page. It's very, very cool. I'm getting messages and emails from people left, right and centre. There's more stuff in the post as well. But of course, I will keep the normal videos pumping as well, because I know a lot of you aren't really fans of watching me unbox free tech, but you guys have got to remember that it's this kind of free tech that allows me to make more and more videos. And even though I haven't exactly made videos on those Mac Minis yet, or that, you know, U60 Ultra Mobile PC that Christian donated to me, or whatever, or even the Raspberry Pi, haven't made videos about any of it, but of course it's all sitting there waiting for me to make videos about it, which is great because I am not running out of video ideas anytime soon. So before I ramble everyone's faces off, I am going to sign out. I hope you guys have really, really enjoyed this video, and of course expect more techie goodness and variety goodness from this channel very, very soon.